day 44, and since the team is basically doing a lot of the same things that was happening last video, finishing up removal of the formworks and the scaffolding from the first floor, moving it up to the second floor, I decided to show you some of the work that I'm doing here. Okay, a couple things have progressed. First of all, we now are able to see the form of the house as it should be. And unfortunately, for some reason, it doesn't seem to quite fit the landscape and the surrounding houses, mainly due to there being a tree in the way of the architectural design, as well as a couple other houses that are much bigger. So in order to fit the surroundings better, I have done a couple changes. The first major change is, or this is really the actual change, is the roof. We have decided to go for the more shed design. This is called a hipped roof. As you can see, there may be a valley, so it could be hip and valley. But now we have decided to change to a shed type roof, which would make the house look like that from the front and from the right side. What was that has now become that. That's a major change. Okay, and then from the rear it would end up looking like that. You can see the shed coming down, and then from the right side, from the left side, this is how the house is looking. A couple things would need to take place here is, for one, from the left side, you would see that the house only goes up to here. What we're actually doing is we're creating an extension. It's almost like a trellis area, but it's being incorporated into the roof design, giving the house a more massive look. What was originally just that has now become this, right? As a side note, the shed type roof, since its simplistic design, is also much easier to fabricate, as well would bring our costing down. So yeah, once again, let's go. Original, new design. Original, new design. Original, new design. And original, and the new design. Once again, to sum up, sometimes what looks good on paper does not come out the same way in real life, and this is a perfect example of why being on site and checking things and overall having a better perspective will allow you to make revisions in the best way possible. So this is not such a major setback. In fact, it's easier to construct this. Next step would just be to clear this with our village admin office, which I already have, and actually everything seems to be okay. Check a couple measurements and we're off. So this is day 44, while the rest of the team is working on much of the same things from the past day. This is what I'm doing. All right, see you tomorrow.